Well, it's mid-May, and that means it's time for the annual walk around the property. Starting off here in the new orchard I'm trying to establish. So this is out in the front, kind of pasture. So these are trees I had started last year. Got lost one. These are mostly trees I've grafted myself. Maybe all grafts I did myself. So you can see this one's a little short still, but it did survive and looks healthy, so hopefully it'll get some growth this year. So right now there's, I think, 7 or so out here, and I'm starting some additional spots. I'm going to expand on this over the course of the summer and either plant in this fall or maybe in next spring. So I'm heading back, looking towards the house. You'll see the beautiful crabapple there. Let's take a look at the front garden first, which, as I may have mentioned before, basically turning into like a tree shrub nursery. It's full of horsetail, so it doesn't work well for veggies, but it's fine for this. So you see here we've got nice blooms on that one. I think that's a currant. We started from a volunteer seed or something. That's an apple tree. Most of the rest of these are going to be blueberries. And this is a new mound I finished last fall. You can start putting some trees and shrubs in there. Grapes coming back. Had to replant a couple of these several times. So it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3 good plants, and then this is another older plant we've had for a while. That one stem isn't looking very good, but we'll see. These flags here are where I pushed some apple rootstock in the ground, trying to get it to take root and create some new rootstock. There's another rootstock that I just grafted. I don't know if it's going to take, but I'll keep trying. I had to cut our Cold Hardy kiwi back quite a bit last year and completely retrain it because it was just a mess. So I'm kind of starting over a little bit. I don't expect to get anything this year other than get the structure back, but at least now it's trained properly. Let's see, a little bit of asparagus here coming in. We had some the other night. Blueberry blossoms. These are all blueberries and gooseberry through here. Need to figure out how to net these, I think, because they just get eaten. Okay, so let's head over towards the chicken pen. Get the other little orchard we got going here. Right, so we're walking across the pasture here, and you can see got a lot of rain. Little pond areas pretty full. These things that look like sticks stuck in the ground, pardon the rooster, are elderberry, which sometimes if you just stick in the ground will make a new plant. You can see this one looks like it's starting to do something. This area here, trying to still establish hops. Put a few new rhizomes in this year. I was actually working on a hop farm for a bit while I was laid off this year. So I think like this that plant there, or maybe that one, are new growth. Or like that there. Now you can see some of it's already starting. So I'll have to train these soon. I don't really want them growing up this cage. I'm just trying to keep the chickens out. So I still think this area might be too wet for them, really, but yeah, we'll see. So last year, one of the things we did is we brought some blackberry shoots from the back out here in the hopes that the deer will stay off of them and we'll have a little better luck. So you'll see here, a few of these plants are starting to come back. You won't really see growth off those twigs. It'll be new growth from underneath. So if we can even get a couple established, they tend to grow pretty vigorously. So this is the first row. That's a walnut tree. It's taken a while to get established, but still alive, so hopefully we'll see some new growth this year. Another apple, some apple rootstock, a nice crab apple. And this is kind of where I've been doing some field grafting, so you can see a couple pretty nice young trees there. Be able to transplant these this year, hopefully. You'll see we're doing new tags. Finally got a thermal printer in the hopes that maybe those will keep. We put some on last fall and they still look good this spring, so that's a good sign. We have trouble with the writing wearing off, then sometimes you even lose like what you know, identification of what you planted. So then we have another row of mostly apples here. That one's dead. Lost a couple in this spot. I don't know if it's too wet or what's going on, but this is actually a cherry wood stock that I've tried to graft onto a few times. Cherries are a little picky, more picky than apples sometimes to graft, so I don't know if these are going to take or not. If not, we'll keep trying. I do have some raspberries here as well. A couple apples. And then another row there. You see like 2 apples there. We'll keep filling that in. And if you walk over this way, an area here where we're trying to establish a few more blackberries. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, you can see there some new growth there. And then once again some more hops here. Just trying a couple different spots like this. There's a new hop plant coming up, and then there's one as well. And so that's kind of what's going on in the front pasture. And so we'll walk back up towards the house. Look at the crab apple. Now we're walking across the front yard. See the windbreak trees continue to get bigger, at least the maples. Still getting a lot of deer pressure on the hybrid poplars, so some look good and some are dead and some are stunted. hazelnuts, which we finally got a crop of last year, which is cool. They look really good this year. And our bush cherries that once again did really well last year. We kept the netting on over the winter. Seemed to be okay. Yeah, look at all the blossoms on that. You can kind of see the windbreak through there. And trying to establish more evergreens here. So a couple of these I just transplanted. You can see it's not super happy. We're supposed to get more rain, so that should help. So that one I just transplanted, and the one on the end there. So we got 4 little ones growing here, and that's the windbreak. And this one Chinese chestnut's starting to get pretty big. Elderberries going nuts. More elderberries. Cleaned up these trees a little bit. That one's not looking great at the base there. But look at this spruce, man. Just gorgeous. Lilac, which actually looks better than I thought it was going to. It's taken a long time to get this plant happy. It looks like it's fairly happy now. I was hoping this would fill in kind of this whole space, but we'll see what happens. Red twig dogwood.